Good morning, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel and another what I eat in a day video. Firstly, apologies for the noise. I came back from holiday last night. I was freezing, so I've got the heating on, so that noise is a combination of both the boiler and the washing machine. So really sorry about that. For those of you that don't know, I do Slimming World and I lost about 2 stone and I've got 2 stone-ish left to go. As I say, I came back from holiday late last night, so today is my first day back on plan. I've got weigh day later and I am super hungry this morning, so I am starting the day with an almond latte. The packet looks like that. They're just sachets that you put into your mug and put boiling water over the top of. I can't see this one on the app, but I think it's about 3.5 sins, maybe 4. And I'm just having a banana and a glass of water. I'm going to try and drink as much water today as I can. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to have for breakfast. Maybe something that I cook, so maybe baked oats or a savoury breakfast. I'm not sure, but I'll show you what I have in a sec. And I'm also going to put something in the slow cooker for this evening, I think. So I will show you that later too. Yeah. Hi, so I'm going to put a bit of an experiment in the slow cooker. I was inspired by one of the fab channels in America that I watch, one of the ladies that follows Weight Watchers. I think her name's Carrie, but I can't remember the name of her channel. But she's fab and she did a similar kind of recipe, but I'm adapting it very slightly for Slimming World. So I think it was called Fiesta Chicken, but what I'm going to put in the slow cooker is one of these spice mixes from JD Seasonings. I order these online. This is the taco one. In here, if you haven't had these before, they're just a kind of spice combo like that. That's what's in it. So I'm going to use one of these. I've got some Italian chopped tomatoes with onions and garlic, some more garlic granules, some sweet corn that I'll drain, some passata with garlic and herbs. I didn't have any fresh onions. I just got back from holiday last night, but I've got some chopped diced onions in the freezer, so I'm just going to chuck those in. I'm going to sort of rinse out these black beans and pop those in. Then I've got a couple of chicken breasts here, and yeah, did I mention the garlic? And some garlic granules. And then I'm going to put all that in the slow cooker for 8 to 10 hours. I'm not sure, I'll see how it's looking. Then my plan is to kind of pull it apart once it's cooked. And then once it's cooked and I'm about to serve it, I'm going to stir these through, which are the Philadelphia Light Minis. I think these are 2.5 sins for one of these, or I think you get 2 as your healthy A. So this would be 1 healthy A choice and 2.5 sins, or 7.5 sins. But obviously that's going to be for the whole recipe, and I would think that it's probably going to make something like 4 portions, so I'll work out the sins of the Philadelphia at the end, but I'm just going to pop that in after it's cooked anyway. So what I'll do is I'll put this into the slow cooker for the day, and then this evening once it's done, I'll show you what it looks like when I pull it apart, and then I'll show you probably putting the Philadelphia through it and show you what it looks like later. So anyway, just wanted to show you this. This is my experimental Fiesta chicken, inspired by the lovely lady Carrie on YouTube, and yeah, I'll show you what it looks like later. Hi, apologies for the noise again, still the boiler. I've just looked, her channel is called Weight Watchers with Carrie, so yeah, I really enjoy a lot of her recipes, so I just thought I'd mention that. Hi, so it's 10:15, apologies for that noise, it's my washing machine. I've been doing extremely glamorous things like doing all my washing and descaling the kettle, and now it's time for some late brekkie. So I'm just going to have, I think, probably 3 of these. They're half a sin each. They're Linda McCartney vegetarian chorizo and red onion sausages. I also really like her red onion and rosemary sausages, which are sin free, but these have sins, but only half a sin each, and I think that's fine. Just going to chuck these in the oven, probably with some tomatoes, maybe have some beans, but I will show you what they look like once they're cooked. So while I wait for breakfast to cook, because I'm now really hungry, I am just going to have one of these, which is the ready cooked char grilled chicken fillet. These are sin free, and I got this from Waitrose. So yeah, just going to have this as a quick snack before brekkie. Hi, so it's 11 o'clock and this is what I'm having for my brunch. I've just got some baked beans, which are a free food. I've sprinkled them with hot chili powder and smoked paprika. I've got 3 of the Linda McCartney chorizo sausages, which are half a sin each, so there's 1.5 sins there. I've got some roasted tomatoes on the vine, and then I've got half a sin, which is 1 tablespoon of blend broth barbecue, sugar-free, it looks like that, and I got it from Sainsbury's. So there are 2 sins there, and then I've just got a glass of water and a black coffee. This is my brunch. So it's about 2 o'clock and I am a bit peckish. I've obviously got weigh-in a few hours, so I'm not going to have a massive lunch, but I'm just going to have some ham, half a Miller Lite, which will be half a sin, which I use the other half for in some kind of baking, I think, earlier in the week. So there's half a Miller Lite in there, which will be half a sin. The ham is free food, and then I've got a glass of sugar-free cherries and berries. So it's 20 past 3 and I'm a little bit peckish. I probably shouldn't be eating so close to weigh-in, but hey-ho. My lunch was quite light on the speed, partly because I haven't been shopping yet, obviously just back from holiday, but I do have an orange, so I'm just going to eat that now, and I've just got a gingerbread green tea. So this is the Fiesta chicken. Oh wow, it is so nice. Thank you to Carrie for the inspiration, because yeah, I've just had a little taste and it tastes really, really good. So I just used 2 chicken breasts, which meant that I had too much sauce. So I took, after it was finished cooking in the slow cooker, I basically took about half the sauce and I put that to one side, and I will use that either with sort of different chicken later in the week, or maybe with pasta, or do a rice dish or something like that. So put that to one side, and then with the sauce that was left and the 2 chicken breasts that I'd cooked in the slow cooker with it, I then took 2 forks and pulled the 2 chicken breasts apart. I think if I'd used 4 or 6 chicken breasts, I probably wouldn't have had excess sauce. So if I was cooking this for a family, I would probably use 4 or 6 chicken breasts, and then probably wouldn't have proportionately too much sauce, but that's totally my fault. So yeah, so I pulled the chicken apart, and then I added 3 little tubs of the Philadelphia Lights, so they're 2.5 sins each, or you can have them as 1 healthy A portion and 2.5 sins, because you get 2 for your healthy A. There's probably about 4 portions here, so I would say if you were going to use the Philadelphia as sins, it would be just under 2 sins per portion. Add a little bit of salt as well, just to taste. But it tastes really, really good. I think the only thing I might do in the future, in addition to kind of adding a bit more chicken, is perhaps add a few chili flakes as well. But I like my food quite spicy, so I might try that next time. But this is really delish. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's on the plate. So it's 9:30. I've been out to weigh-in tonight and have met my friend for a coffee. The coffee was horrible, so I didn't drink it. But just coming into dinner, so I am super peckish. I have got the Fiesta chicken, which I had a little taste of earlier that I did in the slow cooker. Hopefully I have inserted a little video about how I made this, but it was super, super simple, and it's kind of like a creamy Mexican chicken, I would say, and it's delicious. So there would be 2 sins in this, but I haven't used my healthy A yet, so it will be sin-free because I'm going to use the Philadelphia as part of my healthy A, because I've not had very much milk other than the mouthful of coffee that I tried and decided not to eat earlier. I have got one of these, which are little pots of Uncle Ben's rice that you pop in the microwave. I normally have their pouches, which are 1 sin for twice this amount, but for some reason this one is 1 sin for half what's in the pouch, so there's obviously different ingredients or something. But anyway, the rice is 1 sin, and then I've got broccoli and collie that were just in a bag that you pop in the microwave, steamed for my speed. So this is my dinner, super quick and easy for dinner this evening. And I will pop on later and show you if I have anything for supper. Hi, so it's 11:30 and I'm just getting around to supper. I am going to make a concerted effort to start eating a little bit earlier. But anyway, not today, clearly, because it is, as I say, 11:30. I am ending today on 7 sins, which is 3.5 sins for the almond latte, half a sin for the Muller Light, 1.5 sins for, I'm just reading my notes, hang on, in my diary. 1.5 sins for the Linda McCartney sausages, half a sin for the barbecue sauce, and 1 sin for the rice. I used the Philadelphia as part of my healthy A, and my healthy B, I had a sticky toffee, the new hi-fi after group, and I'm having the second half of that now. And I've just got a spiced ginger tea and my first satsuma of autumn. I love satsumas. It means Christmas is on its way. Sorry, I know it's early. But this is my day. I've really enjoyed being back on Slimming World today after my holiday. I've loved everything I've eaten. I feel completely satisfied. Loved the Fiesta chicken in the slow cooker. That is going to be a definite autumn favourite. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and as with all of my videos, do check the Slimming World calculator or Sin app for anything that I've mentioned. But I will see you next time. Take care, bye.